Hi everyone, it's Tracy. I'm not usually one of those people who feels the need to show off stuff. I know I do a lot of walkthroughs, but today I went shopping and I bought some stuff that I just felt the need to share because it was so fun and so cool. I started off the day at Books A Million because I don't have a bookstore on my side of town, so for me to go to the bookstore is a bit of a trek to the other side of town. And I got this book called Create Your Own Tarot Deck. It includes a full set of cards for you to press out and color. It talks about the tarot a bit. It's a really nice paper, glossy book. Care and preparation. It talks about the suits, Celtic cross spread. Sample reading with the Celtic cross spread. The meanings of the cards, very brief meanings. You can see these are colored in versions of the images that we get to later in the book. It's a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, but very clean lines, it looks like it'll be easy to color. Because that's the problem with some of the coloring for tarot that I've seen. If you just reproduce the Pamela Colman Smith artwork without color, the lines are just so fine and it's hard to color. It's really hard to color. So here we have card meanings, and then we get into these cards. And they are on a page, this is the back, and you pop them out to color them. And then if you get all the way through all of them, you have a full deck of cards, all 78 cards. I thought, and it was $10. I thought this was just so fun that I would give it a try. It looks like this is going to be even easier to color than the other Color Your Own Tarot deck that I have, which is this version, which I have just barely started, you can see, because I am such a perfectionist that I have to have everything just so perfect. These are pretty easy to color too, but they do have some fine detail that I think that's missing from these that'll make these a bit easier to color. And I debated back and forth for such a long time, because once you get started with coloring a deck, you're committed to that medium. And this is colored pencil, and I'm going to stick with colored pencil for this deck, but I think I'm going to use markers for this deck. Not that I will get it done anytime soon, because this is quite time consuming, coloring tarot cards, and I just don't seem to have that much of it lately. But it was fun, it was $10. I'm gonna at least start. I don't know if I'll ever finish. We'll see. And something else I found at the Books A Million was this pen. It's like a Magic 8-Ball pen, and I didn't find it where it belongs, so I have no idea that if they had any more of them or anything, but it's that is so funny. So yeah, dude, no way, no brainer, without a doubt. Dude, no way. All right, so that's hilarious. I probably will take that to work with me. Not for $1 million. So just something silly and fun, and I love silly fun things. That's a no-brainer. Something else I picked up today, I'm trying to get it off of me, is this. One of my local jewelry stores is making these, has a local artist who's making these eclipse pendants, or eclipse necklaces, because you get the necklace and the pendant, and it says Total Eclipse 8/21/17, because yes, I am in Columbia, South Carolina. I am in the path of totality for the eclipse coming on 8/21/17. It was not expensive, handmade. little necklace to commemorate this. I'm taking the day off of work. I don't know if I'm going to go hang out with a whole bunch of other people or if I'm going to just kind of do it quietly, but I am definitely going to celebrate and be out there to see the total eclipse. And this was just so cool. And I love that it comes on this ball chain because it's about 24 inches long. But if I wanted it shorter, I could just, you know, take some wire cutters and cut the ball chain and suddenly you've got it shorter. I love it. I think it is so cool. Then I went to World Market. And World Market can be a dangerous place for me. I went looking for tea because I love tea, but I can't have caffeine. And so my favorite tea, which is this ginger peach decaf Republic of Tea, you can't get that in grocery stores around here. I have to go to World Market, or there are a couple of bookstores that carry it. So I have to make a special trip to go get it. So I was making a special trip over to World Market to get this tea and see if I could find any other teas that I could have. And I found this one, which looks interesting. I've never tried it. If anybody has, it'll probably be a couple of days before I open it up. But it's supposed to be relaxing. It has, let me see, I read on the side somewhere what was in it. I think it's got valerian, so I might want to have it at night. Yes, valerian, passion flower, skullcap, chamomile, catnip. So that sounds interesting. We'll give it a try. It might be nasty. That's the problem I have with most herbal teas, is I just think they're nasty. I hate hibiscus, and they use hibiscus as a base flavor in almost all the herbal teas out there. I think it tastes like sour nastiness. So that's why I stick with my decaf black tea, because I do love my decaffeinated black tea. And they've stepped up their game on the incense. It used to be, you'd think a place called World Market would have lots of incense, but they don't, or they didn't in the past. But it looks like they've stepped up their game some on some of the incense they carry, and I don't expect that much out of this incense. I don't expect it to be, you know, really yummy, nice incense. But I love these tubes, these paper tubes. So I figure if nothing else, I can reuse the paper tubes to hold my incense that I do love. And we have patchouli and amber, sandalwood, and these are cones. And I thought this little tin could be extraordinarily useful for holding cones of incense. And it's ginger lily. You know, it's nice. We'll see. They probably just smell like smoke, but I bought them for the tubes more than I bought them for the incense. And then I got a couple of other things that I'm going to have to insert pictures to show you what they are. But World Market was having a sale on a lot of their tchotchkes and artwork. I'm sorry, a tchotchke, for those of you who don't live in the southeastern United States, is a decorative item you set about your house. And for $16, I got a picture of the Queen of Hearts that I will insert here. And I thought she'd just be really cool to hang on my wall in the room where I do readings, just kind of as an inspiration to me. I would love to be the Queen of Hearts. I know that right now in my life, I'm pretty much a lot of night energy, because I'm pretty much just kind of all over the place, just all over the place. So anyway, and I also bought well, I thought it was smaller than it was. You know, you see something in a store and it's huge, or it's small, or you think it's smaller than it is, and you get it home and it's huge. Well, I bought this I wouldn't call it I'd call it a tchotchke shelf. So I bought this thinking, I have a lot of tarot decks. No, that's no secret. I have a lot of tarot decks. And I'm looking for a way to have them easy to grab and at hand, so that I have a number of them where they're right there at my fingertips. I don't have to dig through a box to try to find them. I don't have to remember, do I have that deck or not? So I thought this could help, because the shelving spacing on this is about you know, tarot deck size. So I thought this will be great. And then I got it in my house, and it's way bigger than I thought it was. So there will be a day spent trying to figure out exactly how to make that work. But I got that well, I guess you call it a bookshelf at a place called Tuesday Morning. So there you have it. I had some fun shopping on a Saturday. It is very rare for me to actually go out and just shop anywhere. I only shop intentionally. I don't tend to shop just to go out and have fun and shop, and I did that today, and I had a lot of fun. And y'all, thanks for watching, and have a great day.